What's up, y'all? It's your boy TyLoTheGentleman, and for all y'all that want a piece of One Piece, welcome to Wano Piece. Before we even start this video, I want to give a shout out to the Wano Piece Pirate Crew. If you want to join the Wano Piece Pirate Crew, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button below.
Do it! Just do it!
So, this week, we're recapping chapters 241 to 250. That's halfway to 500.
That's a lot of damage.
Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Wano_Piece for funny updates. You know, and other One Piece stuff like One Piece meme, dope artwork. Definitely check it out. Okay, so we find out that Enel is the god of Skypiea. That's what we find out.
I tell a man's not hot, never hot. I tell a man's not hot.
And still haven't seen him yet. Still haven't seen him yet.
Then I stay under you fighting for some storming on these chumps like I'm thunder and lightning.
Luffy and his crew entered Skypiea illegally, right? So the White Berets, they chased them down and told them, hey, you're going to have to be judged. Because that's what happens if you do things the wrong way. You have to be judged by God. There are rules that you have to follow in Skypiea. There were also some priests of the god Enel. So they were chasing this guy, just kind of chasing him down.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
He ended up being destroyed. This is when Nami was over there with them. So remember when Nami got lost? We didn't know where Nami was. Nami saw a guy being chased by 4 people. These 4 people turned out to be the priest of the god Enel. And all of a sudden a big giant attack came from the sky and destroyed this guy that I guess they were judging at the time, but Enel destroyed her. So I'm interested to see who Enel is, because these attacks that he's dropping are wild. They're like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like Goku's Kamehameha wave just coming from straight down. It's like, when Nami saw this, she turned around and came back where the rest of the crew was. Luffy at this point had defeated the White Berets with the Gum Gum firecracker attack, which was pretty cool, when they didn't listen to the Green Berets, not the Green Berets, the White Berets, and they beat them up, they became second-class criminals. It then became, you had to be judged by Enel and his 4 priests. So, they're getting ready to set out on the ship. Some of the crew get on the ship, but Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp are getting the lunch for the crew, and they're not on the ship yet, but out of nowhere, a giant shrimp comes up from under the ship, and it just takes it to the upper yard. So it takes the ship to the upper yard. They end up stopping at an altar, which is supposed to be a sacrificial altar. So they end up stopping there. The only way they can get out is they swing from a vine away because there's sky sharks all around them. When this happens, Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp chase after them. They have to go after them. The people that they were with told them where they would be able to find them. So they start heading towards the upper yard. One thing I noticed is Usopp keeps saying that the ship needs repairs, the ship is kind of getting beat up. So I'm wondering if they're hinting at they might need a new ship soon, or they might be acquiring a new ship soon. I think that would be pretty dope. The girl, Konis, is the one who actually reported Luffy and his crew. And that's why the White Berets came. But she only did it because that's what they're supposed to do. So she ended up going back against that and trying to help Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp find the others. And when she did this, another one of Enel's big giant blasts came down to destroy him. But then Ganfall, the Sky Knight, came and swooped her out of the way just in time. Enel was trying to kill Konis for trying to help Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp. At this moment, Ganfall takes Konis with him to protect her. Takes Konis and her father with them to protect them. And what happens is, on the trip, she asked Ganfall to come back, and that she knows he was a god or is a god, but she wants him to come back. So I think this points at the fact that he was the god before everything got messed up in Skypiea. After that, Sanji, Usopp, and Luffy are on a little boat and they have to pick between 3 different places. Each place is going to take them, 3 different holes are going to take them to a different place to fight or go through a trial against one of the priests. The choices are the trial of string, the trial of balls, the trial of iron, or the trial of swamp. Zoro and the other half of the crew are stuck on an altar surrounded by sky sharks, like I said before. Zoro, Nico Robin, Nami, they all swing off the ship, leaving Chopper by himself. Chopper is supposed to guard the ship. He starts trying to repair the ship, and then someone attacks. The Sky Rider Shura comes on the ship and almost kills him, almost kills Chopper, but Chopper blows the whistle. Then Ganfall and Shura get into a heated battle. It looks like Ganfall's gonna win, but then Shura ends up beating Ganfall, and it almost seems like Ganfall is dead. I hope he's not dead because he's a very powerful character, and if he could be taken out, what else can these priests and Enel be capable of? Back to Sanji, Usopp, and Luffy. They come to this surprise cloud. They pick the trial of balls. They fall down from very, very high up, and they end up in this forest where there's all these orbs around. The orbs are called surprise balls.
Got him!
So the person they're fighting is using these surprise balls against them at the same time as they're fighting him. This person's name is Satori. Satori he puts the whooping on everybody. Sanji, Usopp, Luffy, he's beating all of them.
The ting goes.
Eventually, Usopp goes to get the ship. When Usopp goes to get the ship, Luffy and Sanji double team Satori and beat him. They use his dragon surprise ball. They use
These nuts.
They use his dragon surprise ball, not a Dragon Ball, because this is not Dragon Ball Z. They use his dragon surprise ball against him. Sanji kicks him really, really hard, and they win. The thing about Satori though is he can sense all their movements. And what I'm noticing about the priests is they can all read the people's movements before they do them. So it's almost like they know what's going to happen before it happens. Going back to Ganfall and Chopper, that situation, Chopper blew the whistle, Ganfall came to save him, and Ganfall was defeated. But before Ganfall was defeated, Shura said something really deep. I put it down here and I want you to hear it. He said, if you don't want to die, then why are you so weak? And that was something that kind of hit me really hard. Like, dang, in a world where people are always battling, fighting to get stronger, like Zoro trying to be the best, trying to be prepared, taking time to work his body out, trying to get stronger, why would you be weak, I guess? It does make sense. It's like, why are you fighting? You don't want to die, but you don't want to get stronger? That doesn't make sense. And I think that's something that's going to stick with Chopper for a very long time. Especially after watching Ganfall be defeated and not being able to do anything about it. We also find out that a man named White Berets is the leader of the Raiders. The Raiders are people that don't believe in the gods. They're trying to just rid the whole Skypiea of gods and the priests.
They see me rolling, they hating.
They just don't like it. I'm not sure exactly why, and I'm hoping they'll get into more detail. I'm sure they will. So we'll have a better understanding of why these people are beefing with the gods so hard. And they mentioned Aisa. Aisa is a young raider who's always sneaking into the upper yard, which I guess if you're a raider, you're not supposed to be there. And I don't think anyone's really allowed to be in the upper yard unless they're on trial for Enel or the priests. Now, when Ganfall falls into the clouds, Chopper dives into the clouds to save him. And that's where that part of the story ends. Let me catch you up on the short comics. So, Wapol gets arrested. Let's see. Somehow he gets free, right? But he realizes he's no longer a king. He's a fugitive. How do you go from being a king to being broke, poor, homeless? That's rough. That's a wake-up call. At what point do you wake up before then and say like, hey, maybe I don't want to do this? But it was too late. Dalton is the king of the Drum Kingdom. It's not even called the Drum Kingdom anymore. and it's called the Sakura Kingdom. And eventually what happens with Wapol is he ends up in a junkyard, and then he starts eating the toys, and he uses he becomes a factory with his drum factory, and he's creating toys, and it brings joy to all the children around him. Which is cool because every toy is unique, because he eats something and then it comes out different.
What are those?
But all the kids are in love with his toys, and that's how he's making his living right now. So I guess it's good for him that he got a second chance, but that's a real fall from glory, fall from grace if I've ever seen one. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what was your favorite part of these 20 chapters. Don't forget, join the Wano Piece Pirate Crew. We're lit, man. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching this one. Peace.